Welcome to the Continuum podcast. I'm your faithful host, MysticViperX, and I'm here to talk about 1.8 and the crazy things I've done since the release, the pre-release. So, for starters, we're going to talk about the house. As you might notice, I'm in creative mode so I can fly around. Yes, this is the creative server, and I'm OP'd. Or the Continuum server, I apologize. And I am OP'd and able to do wild and crazy things like fly around and spawn items and change the time and all the bells and whistles. But for all intents and purposes, the house. It's a lovely little chateau I've made. It's a pagoda as usual, and as Creamy Grandpa always says, it's the only thing I know how to make. Pagodas aren't the only thing I know how to make. It's just the most useful thing I know how to make, because the way the pagoda is designed, the overhang prevents spiders from climbing up and over and entering the house to the upper deck. And the fence and the walls and the windows make it so monsters, including Endermen, because Endermen can't pick up fences and walk them away, from accessing the house and destroying it. Let's see here. Whoop. I touched ground. So, the entrance to the house. That would be Creamy's room right there. And that would be my room. We moved away from spawn to decide to... Being creative mode is actually kind of annoying. So the front door with the automatic pressure plate, the chandelier with this weird, it's like fiber optic light, where you put light in one side and it shows on the other side, so it lights up. When running a texture pack, it kind of looks weird, but I like the chandelier. Creamy's crazy glass sculptures. Yes, and before you ask, this is all 100% legitimate. Even the nether stone, even though the nether's broken, you can go into the nether in the 1.8 release 1 pre-release, but you couldn't dig anything up, you couldn't destroy anything. But if you got a gas to fire on you, and then you dodged the fireball, whatever damage the fireball did, you could pick up what's in the crater. So that's how we received most of our nether stuff. Again, here's Creamy's room. Just a bed and his favorite item, a pumpkin, along with vines growing everywhere because he loves them. And his favorite thing, Ender, while going over to the original spawn, he saw an Enderman beat a sheep for its wool and then walk off with this wool. He's then killed the Enderman and took his wool home. It's like, hey, that gives him much joy, I guess. And then my room just makes a little bit more sense. A little workshop. I did at one point in time had a piston window installed, so you could throw a lever and a piston would open up and the windows would open, but I didn't like the way it looked on the outside, so I got rid of it. Let's stop with the echoes. Yeah. So up here is Creamy's attic and storage. So it's another workshop with 4 double chests for storage. And then the main storage area is kind of open use. Anybody can find the house because I'm kind of hiding it, and can come up here, can come grab a few things. You know, a little cooking station, more storage. And then over here is my attic and personal storage. Can't navigate doors. And up here we have the sky deck with double fence posts so you can get out on it. My favorite thing to do at night is to run around and shoot things with my bow. I've gotten quite good at sniping things. Let's see here, go back upstairs. Close that up. again, with the pagoda and the way the overhangs work, I have lights on the edges and overhangs, so spiders can't come up here and harass people looking on the sky deck or just hanging out on the roof, which is nice. It prevents people from, or prevents monsters from getting at you. Here we have the skylight, which goes all the way down into the main room. Just to add some light for shits and giggles. It makes me happy. Down here we have the basement hallway. This goes to Creamy's garden with a pumpkin patch. We're still trying to figure out how to get pumpkins to grow, or melons and pumpkins to grow. We don't have a problem getting them to grow. It's that they do this, where you have two. We planted a seed there and planted a seed there. Instead of it putting a melon there and a melon here, they both merged into one melon. For those crazy about melons and wanting to know how to get the seeds, they come from the stalks, not from the melons themselves. Same with pumpkins. You destroy the stalks and then you get a couple of seeds, and then the pumpkins don't do anything. The melons, you can destroy them and eat them, and it's just hilarious. We make om-nom-noms. Here's Creamy's wheat farm. He needs to come and harvest it, but he's probably at work right now, so. And then we have a reed farm over here, just because I like bookshelves. And at night, we were having issues with zombies spawning in here, so these are actually all lit pumpkins mixed in with workbenches, so the whole room lights up at night. It's actually as bright as it is now at night. With the 1.8 pre-release, vines don't propagate the way they have in here, so this was all pre-release, where vines, you plant one vine right here and they would propagate across the entire room. Creamy helped it along a little bit, but it's mostly, this is all propagation. Again, with the release by Notch, or the final release, or the latest release, it doesn't, it'll only propagate up to 4, and then if there's 4 surrounding it, it stops propagating, but it will continue to grow downward infinitely. Down here we have the back door with automated exit and a door switch to go back inside. Some delay, a lot of people get confused by it. And then we have this, which is my favorite, greatest thing. Increases the property value of the house, makes it worth a couple of bucks. Flip the switch, and kablooey. A pool. No, this is a saltwater pool, not the chlorine pool, so it's good for your skin. And I keep it closed, so at night when I'm running away from whatever nefarious monster and I decide to come in through the back way, the pool won't slow me down when I'm running through it. And here goes the beautiful music by C14? No. Wow, I don't know his name anymore. Again, Endermen don't harass fences, or they can't pick them up and walk away with them like they do with. If you look around, you can probably find a tree that's missing a piece of its trunk. So I've fenced in the entire house to prevent Endermen from harassing my beautiful house. I have a little overlook here, deck type area. Doesn't go all the way around. And then if you come downstairs, which I need to build stairs or do something productive. I should have it. And you have the cactus wall. Pretty much the water is like, I don't want to put fence next to the water. I'll put cactuses, cacti. And if a monster decided to come attack this, it actually hurt them back, which is kind of funny. And it's also, in case we need a cactus, we could just farm it and cactus, cacti, whatever. And as you can see, the vines are kind of propagating across the way. A vine is actually a block, so if I destroy the vine that's on this side, it'll destroy the vine right here. See? Bye bye vine. It's not propagating anymore, which is good. Yeah, it used to take over the whole house. When I come down every day and try to get it to take out the house, try to clean off the house from all the vines and brush growing around it. So yeah, this is on the Continuum server at continuum.minecraftgsp.com. You're more than welcome to come have fun with us. We try to stay up to date, even as buggy as it is. And we hope to see you.